Thanks for stopping by. Important question. Are you ready for an awesome rock and dance tune? Because I have an awesome rock and dance tune for you right here, right now. This is a Scottish reel that I love. It's from one of my very favorite Scottish composers. No, not James Scott Skinner. He is my very, very favorite. This is by Robert MacKintosh, who is my almost veriest favorites. Don't tell James Scott Skinner. Yeah, so Robert MacKintosh is the trickster. He's the guy who writes these tunes that are flying all over the place. They have these great big jumps in the tune, leaps from low to high, and they're super, super fun. This tune is actually on my album Flight. It's in the medley called The Lore Master, and actually I taught The Lore Master my tune in a previous Tune of the Month. So if you learn this one and that one, you can sandwich them together much as I do, or you may find other tunes that go with it as well. But oh gracious, when it comes to saying the name of this tune, I get really glad that I perform it in a medley that doesn't involve saying this name. It says, "This is not my ain, A-I-N, which I think is own house. This is not my own house." My Scottish accent is terrible, so I'm sure that you're all going to correct me in the comments. You're probably right. So read the comments if you want to know how it's actually said. I say it before I even post the video. But here's the tune. Super fun, right? If you're listening, thanks for stopping by. Hope you got a kick out of that, and I'll see you next month. And if you're ready to learn it, grab your fiddle. And you might also be reaching for your nerves of steel, because this is one of those tunes that sounds like it's super hard and fancy. And actually, you can put those back, your nerves of steel, put them back where you found them, because you don't need them. This is one of those tunes, I know how I love these tunes, that sounds super difficult, but actually isn't. If you slow it down and just find the little pieces, it's actually pretty easy. So, the biggest deal about this tune, it's a MacKintosh tune, so it has a lot of big jumps in register, which means you have to be ready to make these big string crossings. If you practice them slowly, there's never a problem. So here we go, I'm in D major, and we're back to, last month we took a break with the air, but now we're back to this 2 A's, 2 B's, 2 A's, 2 B's kind of deal. And I'll go slowly, I'll take the ornaments out for now. Putting those ornaments in, because when you slow it down, it gives you so much time to do it. Super repetitive. Part 1, part 2, part 1, ending. And it's very short. So here it starts with this D major arpeggio. So that's the first really exciting part. There's a double string crossing there. I'm going from my open D string all the way up to my high A. That's really the only super exciting bit of the whole thing. Cross. Back to the beginning. And end it down. Repeat. String crossing. Slur, slur, slur. And that ends on an E minor. E minor, just first finger on both strings. That's the turnaround. Back like the beginning, string crossing. Slur, 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 D major to end. So the first half and the second half of this A section are identical except for the last 3 notes. If you're going to turn around, E minor, because it makes us want to go back to D. And to finish, D major, because it makes it want to stay there. Now you notice I was throwing in a couple of slurs just to smooth things out because it goes by so quickly. And they're all triggered by a quarter note, by the buffer bowing. We have talked about this before. Whenever you have a tune that's all written in eighth notes, and then there's a quarter or a long note, you need to slur the next two notes together, slur or hook, so that you get that going the right direction, going down bow on the down beats, because that's what sounds and feels good. You'll hear me say it a million times, and it's really the key to good fiddling. I'll do it again. String crossing. Here's your quarter note. Slur, slur, slur. E minor. Back to the beginning. String crossing. Quarter, slur, slur. And that's it. All right. You may wonder why there are three slurs back to back. I didn't address that. Quarter. So here's your buffer slur. Now, MacKintosh has written these next three notes as a triplet, and I'm going to slur those together automatically so they're smooth, and essentially they become a long note. So now I have to slur the next two, again, to buffer. Does that make sense? So that little is actually a long note even though it doesn't sound like it. String crossing, long note, buffer slur, long note, buffer slur. How about the B section? I'll do it slow. Sounds notey to you. Don't worry. Again, it's two B's, part one, part two, part one ending. The only thing that might have made it sound long and different is that this has a different ending for the first B and the second B. We've done tunes like this. First ending, second ending. One ending gets you back to the beginning of the B, and one takes you all the way back to the beginning of the A. So let's look at how to do this. It starts very like the A section with this flippy-dippy string crossings across the D major arpeggio. Another one of those double string crossings. Aha, there's the MacKintosh. Did you catch it? Flippy-dippy. And straight back. So that one might take a little practice with your bow. I'll do it again, part one. Now it starts again like the beginning. And then a little broken thirds. That's the first ending. I'll do it again. First ending, broken thirds, and then finish on octave Ds. And that's all the first beat. I'll do it again. Flippy dippies. Double string crossing. Flippy dippies. First ending. Not so bad when you break it down like that, huh? Let's do the second beat. All the same until the very ending. Starts with the flippy dippies. Double string crossing. And then don't double that E. Just one of them and come straight back to the top. Here's the second ending. Triple it. Triple it. Did you catch that ending? It's triplets going down the scale. Now broken thirds. And now a little skip to the scale. Did you catch that? It's a scale with a skip starting at skip, scale, 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 and on D. I'll do the whole second ending. that's also extremely MacKintosh, to have the little triplets going to lots of broken thirds. That's what gives it kind of that notey, bouncy sort of feel that he does so well. And it's also what makes it sound really hard when it's not. Practice it slowly. And the other key is, if you learned from me, Dave Marsh's favorite, the Cape Breton jig from a few months ago, I talked about glue fingers. How to make sure that you're leaving your fingers down on the string as often as possible to make it easier to come back to notes, and also so you don't waste a lot of time with your fingers flying up and down. That's the key to doing this quickly and fast. So if you don't know this glue finger technique or what I'm talking about, go check out Dave Marsh's. I talk about it in depth, and it will really help you here with this tune that I'm not going to butcher the name of again. So we have the whole tune. It goes by so fast, there's so many notes, there's not time for many ornaments, but the ones that there are key. So I'll show you what I do. Back to the A section, string crossing. Aha, because that nice big fat quarter note, it's just begging for some serious decoration, right? So I'm doing a combination ornament, we've done this before. I'm using a hammer-on, a single grace from below, combined with a flap with my third finger. Do you hear it? I start with the hammer-on and then I interrupt it with the flap and land where I want to be. That's it. I'll do it again, slow motion. String crossing. Combo. Nothing else. Here comes the combo. Repeat the A section. Combo. Combo. That's all I do. Even the B section is plain. Oh, I lied. I could flap that. Triplets in that second ending serve as their own ornament, and the only other place I have time to do anything is in the flippy dippies, that little flap. MacKintosh keeps us so busy, we don't need to add a whole lot with the left hand. So that's the whole tune. Practice it slowly, get real comfortable, and then start bumping the tempo up. And if you're playing cleanly and easily with just a little bit of bow and lots of glue fingers, you'll sound super fancy, when in fact you know you're hardly breaking a sweat. Love it! If you'd like sheet music to this or any other of the future tunes of the month that I record, make sure you're subscribed to my email newsletter. Go to my website, www.mariblack.com, and click anywhere. There's lots of different places to subscribe to the newsletter. And every month when I send out the tune of the month, just for the email subscribers, it's a special perk, I'll send out my little handwritten version of these tunes, if it helps you to see the notes. By then, you'll probably be playing this awesome by ear anyway, so you may not even need it. But if you do, it's out there. Thanks guys for hanging out, and I'll look forward to seeing you next month. Happy fiddling!